Good evening. Everything I'm about to say tonight boils down to a huge gratitude and note of thanks. So let me begin. I'm truly grateful that I found Queens and Queens football and this amazing community that I'm still a part of. Thank you, Coach Snyder and the Hall of Fame committee. Merv, Ben, George, and Steve, thank you for your work. Thank you also to Mike Canelon and Hart Canelon for their kind words and letter of support. I'd like to recognize and congratulate tonight also my fellow Hall of Fame inductees, my new Hall of Fame teammates, and of course my teammates from the years we played, my Smurfs receivers, the backs, quarterbacks, line, defense, special teams, coaches, fantastic. Like everybody that we've had, we're more friends and family now than we are teammates this day. In particular, I would like to recognize today those from our times together who are no longer with us. My thoughts are with their families tonight, the family of Dr. Bill Miklas, the family of Doug Hargraves, and the families of our teammates, Chris Carty, and of course, Bobby Wright. I'd like to recognize also the 2020 graduating class who didn't get their year. I'm really sorry for that. COVID's wrecked it for you, and you're not forgotten. Tough year. And I have a little less than 3 minutes now. So Coach Snyder, just so you know, when you give anybody from the 83 team a task, it takes about 3 minutes, beware. You're going to trigger some PTSD-like symptoms. Look, I'm old enough to tell you that back in the day when I was playing, Spam was a really bad canned food product. So it's been a while, but I'm still today extremely proud to be part of the Queens community and to call myself a Queens football player. There's a few people I need to thank as a result of that. My best friend, Paul Stephen, in high school, when I crashed out in ice hockey dreams and had nothing left and was really down, he said, why don't you come and play football? It was a great decision. I never would have thought to do it. And it led to being able to try out that craft early and then make it to Queens and give it a try at Queens as well. It was huge. I can say today, without a doubt, that coming to Queens and being a member of this community not only changed my life, it made my life. Plenty of classic examples going out west where the Marinucci and Dandria families took me in. I knew nobody at the time. Bill Miklas counseled me on my decision to go to B school in Lausanne, which was a huge change in my life that led to all kinds of experiences, including meeting my lovely wife, Suzanne. I wrote a couple of mails when Coach Snyder contacted me, getting back a message from a lady who's now in her 80s, who's a Queens alum and who knew Ronnie Stewart back in the day was fantastic. And instead of saying thank you, she said, "To whom much is given, much is expected." And it sort of shook me for a bit. But that's what you get from people in Queens, Queens' community. It's people who poke you a little bit and encourage you to go the extra mile. So I'll close by saying I'd like to thank also in closing my second family, Heather and Henry Gluchko, who stepped in when my father passed away early and basically helped our family get through a tough time and have been there ever since and are still with us today. And I'd like to thank also, of course, my parents. Both of them are immigrants. My mother is from Germany. My father's from India by way of Trinidad. They both came to Montreal in the late 50s, married. They must have made a striking pair at that time. But they gave me everything in life. And together with my brother Andrew, we had a good start in life. You all as a community were the other great thing that I got. And the cool thing that so that you know it is that both my parents, I know, wanted the best for their children. When I was ready to go to school, they said that you had to aim for the best. And they both let me know very early on that the best was Queen's University. So I accept the nomination in their name. And thank you very much.